Alright. Let's make sure we are good. Here, all set. Hold on. Make sure we're all good here. Okay. Alright, welcome to the Wrestling Pod. I'm your host, Carlito Santiago, and today we are here to talk about the predictions for Crown Jewel in Perth. It'll be the 7th Crown Jewel taking place, of course, on October 11th, 2025 at 8 a.m. in the morning. So you got to wake up really early for this. This will be the first Crown Jewel held outside of Saudi Arabia, which, of course, has always been held in Riyadh. This will also be John Cena's final pay-per-view and a live streaming event appearance in Australia and outside the U.S. as a performer due to his retirement. Not final pay-per-view, because John Cena's final pay-per-view, like pay-per-view, will be Survivor Series. He should be at Survivor Series as one of his last dates. After this, he only has the November episode, or the 2 November episodes, Survivor Series, and December 13th in Washington, D.C. So, again, if you don't have ESPN, go get yourself ESPN so you guys know what if you guys don't know how to set the ESPN thing up, again, refer back to my video when I predicted the matches for WrestlePalooza. So, we have a lot of story here to talk about, but we got 5 matches set. I don't know if we're gonna get something from SmackDown. If so, you know how I do. I will upload a video to predict that match, or you can always check my Twitter. Sometimes I usually don't have to do so, but just in case. The first match we are going to talk about, of course, is John Cena and AJ Styles, even though really we don't have to mention it. There's no story. It writes itself. In a promo prior to his match at Clash of Paris, John Cena listed John Cena listed wrestlers he wanted to face before his retirement from in-ring competition at the end of 2025, one of which included former rival AJ Styles. Following his loss at WrestlePalooza, Cena posted on X about having a match with Styles, to which Styles responded, saying he wanted the match as well. Triple H subsequently confirmed a match between them at Crown Jewel. According to Fightful Select, though, the match was built over social media because Cena had no scheduled TV dates before Crown Jewel. So, I forgot to put my hat on, but I will be going for John Cena to win this match. AJ Styles and John Cena are 2 old men going back and forth with this on Twitter, and again, this was always going to happen. Again, I love Styles as well. I have the Styles gloves. This feud had been the number 1 feud that I enjoyed in the mid 2010s, mind you. Good times. So my prediction is John Cena will win this match, and there's really nothing towards it. Cena's going to have to bounce back after taking a beating from Lesnar, which of course was fucking terrible. But Styles will provide enough aerial moves and fucking enthusiasm to Perth, because of course AJ has the crowd and always has the crowd in Australia going wild for this. So will Cena have the crowd going wild. Everybody will be cheering. They'll get a lot of chants, and they'll go on for fucking them. I hope they open the show, honestly, because this is what Perth needs to open the show. I had saw these two back in 2016 in Amherst, Mass. For a Falls Count Anywhere WWE title match, which saw Cena win. So, I'm going to take Cena on this. John Cena is who I predict to beat AJ Styles. And look at him in his Peacemaker fucking outfit, man. Next up, we're going to talk about, of course, our women's tag team match. Rhea Ripley teams up with Io Sky to take on the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. At night 2 of SummerSlam, Rhea and Io competed for the Women's World Championship, though neither won. Afterwards, Ripley and Sky maintained a friendly relationship, much to the dismay of Asuka's former Damage Control stablemates, the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane and Asuka. But more specifically, Asuka, who confronted Sky multiple times, claiming that Sky should end her friendship with Ripley. At WrestlePalooza, Sky was scheduled to face Stephanie McKeer for the vacant title, where Asuka stated that she and Sane would help her win, but Sky declined their help. Sky subsequently lost the match. 2 nights later on Raw, Asuka confronted Vakir, stating that Sky would have won the title instead, or should have won the title instead. Ripley then interrupted her, stating that she was tired of Asuka's behavior. This led to a match between Ripley and Asuka being scheduled for later that night. But before that, Sky asked Ripley to call off the match, which Ripley declined, and stated that Sky should be careful with Asuka, which infuriated Sky. Later, Ripley defeated Asuka. Following the match, Asuka spat mist on Ripley before Sky made the save. However, Asuka performed a spinning back fist on Sky, betraying her. After that, Asuka and a conflicted Sane attacked Sky and Ripley. On the following episode, Ripley called out the Kabuki Warriors, with Sky appearing instead. Io Sky then stated that Ripley was right about Asuka and Sane, but stated they were family and still loved them. The Kabuki Warriors then appeared on the Titantron, and Asuka said that she would forgive Sky if she apologizes to her. Sky then left, only for the Kabuki Warriors to attack Ripley, prompting Sky to intervene. Asuka then spat mist on Sky before continuing the attack on Ripley. Later that night, Sane tried to convince Sky to apologize to Asuka, which Sky refused, and told Sane to leave her alone. Io Sky subsequently revealed to Rhea that after speaking with Adam Pearce, that she and Ripley in the latter's home country of Australia would face the Kabuki Warriors in a tag team match at Crown Jewel. Well, as we know, the Kabuki Warriors have been, of course, playing the mind games and always been stirring up the trouble. Obviously, Rhea Ripley and Io's friendship being put to the test here. Now, of course, we finally get to give a win to both the two people who lost at SummerSlam. And, of course, Ripley, being the Australian that she is, will get the hometown homecoming and, of course, the W. With Io Sky as her teammate, it should work. Asuka and Kairi Sane can put on a phenomenal performance if booked correctly. I know this match will feel very competitive from both ends, but you do have to realize that the Kabuki Warriors have done a lot in Japan, and so has Io. And Ripley has, I don't know if Ripley has any experience with the Japanese wrestling that these women used to do. But I know that Rhea Ripley and Io can get through this, and my prediction is that the babyfaces will come out with the victory, because why not? It's Crown Jewel in Perth, and fucking, we need something here. We need something for Ripley and Io. Let's shift some focus here, shall we? Let's talk about Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed in their Aussie street fight. A gimmick match, mind you. Since early 2025, Roman Reigns was in a rivalry with his longtime rival, Seth Rollins, who subsequently allied with Heyman. With Heyman betraying Reigns and Punk. But that's not the point. They subsequently would ally themselves with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, forming The Vision. At night 1 of SummerSlam, Reigns and his cousin Jay defeated Reed and Breaker in a tag team match. A month later at Clash of Paris, Reigns defeated Reed. However, he was brutally attacked by Breaker and Reed afterwards, taking Reigns out on a stretcher. Almost a month later, on the September 29th episode of Raw, Reigns returned, helping the Usos defeat Breaker and Reed in a tornado tag team match. On the following episode, Reigns was interrupted by Reed and Heyman. Reigns then challenged Reed to fight him at that moment, but Heyman stopped Reed from doing so. Heyman then challenged Roman to face Reed in an Australian street fight at Crown Jewel in Reed's home country, which Roman accepted. Because it's in Reed's home country, of course you know that people are going to try to boo Roman Reigns, maybe even go put the ones in the sky. Bronson Reed's the hometown favorite in this, so he has a hometown advantage. This is a gimmick match, and usually gimmick matches fucking suck. The fact that it's a street fight means that Braun Breaker might be involved, but he could also be involved with the Cody and Seth match. But I don't want to push too much onto that. for the fact that Roman has already defeated Bronson Reed, we should have gotten a, like, Australian last man standing or whatever the fuck kind of. We were obviously going to get a gimmick match. But Heyman made it sound like this is why, this type of match is the reason why WWE hired Bronson Reed. No, I think it was because he was a fucking monster. But, Roman Reigns is going to beat Bronson Reed here. I think that Roman Reigns does. Braun Breaker most likely could get involved, depending on where we sit with this currently. I don't know where we're headed towards. Maybe Jay even gets involved, right? If Breaker's going to get involved, Jay, the whole bloodline fucking Vision drama we heard on Monday. This could be the possible fucking, shit we get. So, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns here, but look out for some fuckery. Look out for some shenanigans to be involved, based on what we've seen so far with this whole bloodline story and fucking, or this, like, Jay turning into Roman and Jimmy trying to turn into Jay, or whatever the fuck they're doing. Look for Braun Breaker to probably get involved here, maybe even the Seth Cody match. My final prediction is that Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed in this Aussie street fight. For this match, if I hadn't made it clear, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defeat the Kabuki Warriors. And, of course, at the top of this stream, John Cena defeats AJ Styles. Let's talk about Stephanie McMahon and Tiffany Stratton, shall we? Because this is for the Crown Jewel Championship. And, well, and we'll talk about Cody and Seth here, too. So, as we both know, there's no real build to this, but Cody Rhodes, our current Crown Jewel champion, will be defending that Crown Jewel championship, even though it's a fucking ring. It should be the Crown Jewel ring. Cody Rhodes will be defending the Crown Jewel ring against Seth fucking Rollins. It will be the Undisputed Champion versus the World Champion. And same here. Stephanie McMahon versus Tiffany Stratton for the women's Crown Jewel ring. Liv Morgan won it last year. Cody Rhodes won it the year before. So now we got these matches. I think it's pretty clear who the women's one is. I think Stephanie McMahon is on a run. And I believe that Stephanie will walk out with the women's Crown Jewel Championship. I think she will be winning that match. Tiffany Stratton's a great contender. And she has nothing... there's nothing but respect on Tiffany's part. She's going to probably be in Petco Park at Survivor Series. But she's got a long way to go. Now, we could also give it to Tiffany here. We could give Tiffany Stratton the win here. Believe it or not, Tiffany Stratton has put in a lot of work. Stephanie McMahon is just breaking the peak of her women's title run. Like, she's right now... She's broken through. Like, she showed up on NXT, then got to Raw to get to the World Championship. It's just a crazy fucking thing, that she's been doing. She's breaking the mold. That's what I meant to say. She's breaking the mold. Tiffany Stratton's already there. She's already been there. She's, and again, would not be surprised. But I think I'm more lenient to, of course, Stephanie McMahon winning. As for, of course, the men's, Cody Rhodes proved a point here. He is 3-0 with Rollins. But Rollins is going to show Cody what he really is. So, my prediction for the men's Crown Jewel Championship match is Seth Rollins finally beats Cody Rhodes. And I'll even throw a little icing on top of this fucking cake for you. One of my bold predictions for this match is that Randy Orton turns on Cody Rhodes, setting up Cody and Orton at Survivor Series. I know it's coming. At some point, Cody is going to face Randy Orton. We don't know when, but it would be nice to see him turn heel on Cody right here, hit him with an RKO, and turn his back on Rhodes. And maybe Orton takes the title from Rhodes. I don't know. All I do know is that if Randy is not going to do it here, he's going to win the Royal Rumble to do it to Cody at fucking WrestleMania. But I think here would be a great challenge for Rhodes here to have Rhodes face Randy Orton, and then and now, because also at the same time, Sami Zayn's going to have to win the Royal Rumble to beat Rollins. and become world champion. And he's always talked about being world champion. So I know that's coming. But he's right now on a U.S. title run that really needs to end at some point. So, Seth Rollins beats Cody Rhodes is my final prediction. And, of course, Stephanie McKeer defeats Tiffany Stratton here. So, to run down the list again. Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed. John Cena defeats AJ Styles. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defeat the Kabuki Warriors. Stephanie McKeer defeats Tiffany Stratton. And Seth fucking Rollins defeats Cody Rhodes with Randy Orton turning heel on Rhodes at the pay-per-view. So, remember, 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. It says it right here, I think. Yeah, 8 a.m. right here, Eastern. 5 a.m. Pacific. ESPN in the U.S. and Netflix internationally. Remember that, okay? Remember that. I will be here on Saturday. I will be here tomorrow night to give you what happened on SmackDown right after, so you guys can get filled in. And then, of course, I will be here on Sunday to review the pay-per-view early, 9 a.m., I believe. And then, of course, I believe I have Columbus Day off. I will let you guys know on Friday. And yeah, also, once again, gotta mention this. The Hardy Boys will be defending their titles at Bound for Glory. If you guys are going to Bound for Glory, please meet my cousins. They're going there. You will meet Lewis. You will get to meet his my cousin or his brother. They will be there. Please go say hi and be very respectful to them. They're going to enjoy the Hardy Boys and, of course, the Dudleys one last time in a tables match. It's going to be insane. So if you're going to Bound for Glory in Lowell, Massachusetts, be there, say hi, and get some pictures. Really appreciate that. We'll be here. Lewis will be here tomorrow to give you the breakdown, the results and takeaways of the Eagles-Giants game tonight. And, of course, I will be there to tell you what went down on Friday Night SmackDown before Crown Jewel. So then when we wake up in the morning and watch it all together, we'll see. Or if you guys decide to watch it later on, whatever. We're watching it live no matter what. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys Sunday. And enjoy Columbus Day if you get it off. Peace.